Cannon collard greens is not my favorite thing, but you could see these greens are pretty clean. See? Because they were grown in fabric. This is where my greens were. You see the fabric? It keeps your greens from getting dirty. And this is the way you grow them. I left a little bit there. Anyway, I got a couple of eggplants. I'm going to fry them up. They're not getting real big, but we'll take what we can get. Don't leave them on there too long because they'll deteriorate. Okay. And my tomatoes. Still got some with flowers. It's gotten a little bit hot again. It's supposed to rain some more. But they're about at the end of their life cycle. Now, if these blooms fall off, well, I was waiting on more rain. I take what I can get. Tomatoes have struggled this year. Quite a few here. They've really struggled this year. We've had hot summer. I've already harvested sweet potatoes, and these vines, I just put them back in the ground because sweet potatoes, they just keep on growing. Here's my first washing, and what you want to do is you want to rub your hand over each leaf and back. Something ate on them a little bit, and avoid these holes. Don't cook them, go around them. But most of the greens are, and this is where I've stripped them off of here. Tear them off, put them over here for the second washing, and you can see the water's pretty clean, but it will get its third rinse. There's no grit in there or nothing because of the way I've grown them. Okay, these have to be canned, and it takes a while to get them. I got a whole bunch of them to wash and strip, blanch, and can, pressure can. When I don't want to harvest anymore, I just take the whole plant in, except for that big stalk that it grows on. Okay, so you take the greens. Let me get the end to it. This is what it's going to look like. You just cut that off, and you got all these leaves. Now this is second harvest. First harvest, I just take the leaves and I leave the stalk, and it regrows, so you get a second harvest in the fall. I do it in the summer harvest and then a fall harvest. This is as much greens as I'm putting up. I don't want to put up anymore, so we just cut these down. Now to take the leaves off, this is how you do it. It's a really sharp knife, and then you're going to hold it with one hand. I need another hand. I don't need your help, and I done told you once. Okay, so you're going to hold it with your hand like this. Then you're going to take your knife and just run it down through there, all the way around. Run it down through there. And all them leaves, you're cutting them leaves off, because you're going to remove the stem anyway. And then you'll end up with that. So you hold it upside down, take a knife, just run it down through there. It's the easiest way to remove leaves. Then go wash them. And then after you wash them, then you gotta take them off. You're gonna take them off. Run your fingers in water like this. Act like your fingers are a brush and go like this, both sides. And then that way, if there's anything on it. Mine are really clean because I use the cloth to grow the garden cloth, so no dirt splashed on them. I'll show you how I wash them. Okay, y'all, see that mess of greens? That's off of one plant. And we're gonna put them in the water. One plant. It's a lot of greens off of one plant. So if they cook down. Okay, let's get them in the water to get the first washing. And then you just tear these, take this stem out. I just rip them down. If they got any big holes in them, tear that hole off of there. You don't want to eat after an insect. When you got your greens clean, then the next step, you're going to tear them up in small pieces. And then we're going to split these two canners. I put all this into one, tore up. Then we'll separate them and do 50-50. And we'll put water in there and we'll blanch them. I'll get you back on the time.